These YouTube Storytime videos really be doing too much. So the other day, I was going through the YouTubes looking for other creators making content similar to mine, like Storytimes and whatnot. I was just exposing myself to the community, you know, all that good shit. Come to realize that a lot of these niggas ain't really telling the truth. They're telling fibs, fabrications, falsehoods. Terminological inextant? What? Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that there's a lot of cap on this app. Like, tell me how these niggas be having the most exciting lives, telling stories about how they slayed their demon vampire barber on a Tuesday evening, whilst I'm here in my bedroom fantasizing about anime titties looking like bread. Something just ain't adding up. And it's like the more crazy the story is, then the more views and attention they get. And it's mad because a lot of this shit is fake. So here are some examples of what a typical YouTube Storytime video looks like. And I want you to tell me in the comments below which of these you think is fake bullshit that I just made up on the spot. Don't worry, I'll give you some time to guess. So if you guessed any one of them, then you're wrong, because they're all real, my nigga. Yes, a bitch really tried to tell me that she got married to a tree. I cannot make this shit up. Like, look at this shit. My dad will become my brother-in-law if I marry my true love. Like, bitch, what? So you're telling me that this bitch about to marry her uncle? Like, my nigga, that just doesn't sit right with me. It's either she's from Alabama born and raised, or it's fake.
Naghz, didn't you make some story about some dragon or some shit? Ain't you a hypocrite?
Yes, that one story I made about how I beat the out of a dragon and hit that nigga with the sweet chin music was fake. You caught my ass. That was obviously meant to be a real story that actually happened.
Stupid bitch.
Also, have you ever noticed how a lot of these Storytime niggas always got to add the word crazy to their titles? For example, they put some shit like, crazy Uber driver kidnapped me, I almost died. Like, no the fuck you didn't. I am very certain that your Uber driver did not try and put you in a zoot, and you're just capping for the internet. Or another example would be like how these YouTube Storytime niggas always have to have some crazy neighbor or some insane hairdresser or some shit like that, and I doubt that's the case. Like, I doubt Mrs. Lawrence from across the street is out to get your ass. It's fake. The funny thing is that these YouTubers create these over-the-top titles and elaborate thumbnails in order to get you to click their videos. It's like the very definition of clickbait. Sometimes, I won't lie, even I fall into their genjutsu. Like a video talking about how a bitch got kidnapped by an Uber driver, and I'm there thinking, there's no way in hell this happened. That's crazy. That's crazy. Then I watched the video and it turns out the Uber driver just took the wrong turn. So let me just get this straight, right? You didn't get kidnapped. The Uber driver just took the wrong turn and you made me waste 6 minutes of my life that I cannot get back just to find out that you were capping the entire time. The funny shit is that a lot of these YouTubers all happen to have the same shit happen to them, allegedly. Like, they all happen to have some crazy neighbor or some insane ex-boyfriend trying to fuck their shit up. And it kind of points out the fact that a lot of this shit that they spill is probably just made up. So you're telling me that all of you niggas had the same exact shit happen to you? Yes.
Lamest thing about Storytime videos, they're not even real. I mean, I understand like as a, you know, thematic device or something. If you're gonna fake stories, could you at least make it interesting? Like these guys tell the most outlandish things that no one could believe. When you look at it, just to look at it, you'd be like, okay, whatever, there's some potential in this. But the thing is, they tell it in the most mundane way possible. Can you imagine how trash it is to have an outlandish story, but still manage to tell it in a way where nobody cares what you're saying? And on top of that, they're not even drawn well. I mean, I guess it's part of the payoff of having to do multiple things at once, but still, I mean, stop making videos. Keep in mind that regular Storytime videos are fine, like, you know, actual people telling actual stories, or at least people telling stories that might not be real, but at least in a way that's, you know, kind of interesting. It feels like these videos are just on my company that wants to cash in on the news trend, but the thing is, their tricks won't last forever, so they should be counting the rest of their days.
Anyways, I want to say a big thank you for tuning in to today's video. Big shout out to the boy Enpax for hopping on this collab, which is insane considering the fact that I only have what, 100 subscribers, which by the way, thank you for like 100 subscribers in what, a month of just doing a couple vids. That's absolutely insane, and I've even had the chance to properly thank you all yet. So yeah, thanks for that, and thank you to Enpax for hopping on. This is a huge deal to me, especially since he's one of the YouTubers that even inspired me to make videos in the first place. So big shout out to him. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and share this amongst your friends. New videos coming out every week, hopefully, and as always, I'll see you in a bit.
See, we do what they never do, wonder why they hate. Show them love when I'm on the stage, girl, just show them breast. Don't want hugs, wanna see you dance, then just bust your square, give the unks, yeah, she fell in love. Just another black boy story, parent issues, drugs and mischief, that's what kids do.